Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Are we are we ready to talk?
We are so ready.
All right. Well, today's topic is going to be about the hardest topics. The
Oh,
hardest classes you're taking right now.
right
What do you have to say to
now.
that? Yeah, right now.
Oh boy, have I got some hard classes in my school education academic environment. Yes,
Same
sirree.
too. The academic rigor is certainly at a level that is higher than the median academic rigor level in my school environment.
Exactly.
Um, I would like to focus on EP.
EP,
No,
extended
AP.
playlist, A advanced placement.
Oh, yes. For one of my classes, it took me a while to realize that AP actually meant that. I just thought
Oh.
AP was like, yeah, for a time, I just forgot what AP was.
Oh, is it A push? See, everyone calls it A push. Like I'm sure like so many people don't know it's AP US
Oh,
history, which would stand for
yeah,
Advanced
yeah.
Placement United States History. But it's just
Yeah,
one
no.
word, a
It
push.
was after It was after A push. I was doing AP World History, and then I
Oh.
just saw like on the side of the book, advanced placement for World History, and I'm like, oh,
Oh, like you didn't even know
okay,
what AP stood for.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, like
Okay.
AP, yeah. I was like, what's going
Okay.
on here? Okay,
Well, in Bloons
well,
TD6, AP stands for armor piercing, as in armor piercing darts from the submarine. But anyway, for our non-American viewers out there, AP classes are, yeah, advanced placement. That's it. That's all you need to know. You take a test at the end, and that counts for college credit.
yeah,
It's
probably
amazing.
one of the smartest things you could do for your education here in these United States. Now,
Yes.
honestly, I mean, I never had trouble with like AP classes, but
Oh,
I
you're
tried
just
to
so
get.
smart. Look at you. Your AP
Oh,
classes.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
no, I'm still drowning in them, but like it's a good struggle, It's it's just a good fight, and then you just forget it. You forget all about it until. Well, yeah, you either just forget about it after the test, or you realize you have to frantically study it again because the next class you're taking actually utilizes it.
Yep.
Um, so I had this precalculus class. So it wasn't the hardest, and this was before, but it was a self-paced class, and um, there were just lessons where I just gave up on it, and I just went to the next lesson because it was a chapter and with lessons inside of it. And one of these lessons was it was really hard, and luckily I accidentally did the next lesson after it without realizing. And so my teacher just let me skip it. He was like, "Well, you
Oh.
did this already." Um, so he just bumped me up because there was this tracker like tracking us and our progress, and he just bumped me up like that other lesson never existed. Um,
Okay, I'm so
but
How is
basically,
it? How is it even self-paced in the first place? Like, explain that. Is
you
it
ba-
in-person
you
class? Just no
yeah,
lessons? Like
it's an
lectures?
imp. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so no lectures.
Oh.
Uh, it's in person, and basically we're on our Chromebooks, and then it's a it's like at least four lessons, or maybe three, at least three, divided up like within a chapter. And basically, you would watch the video from the teacher,
Oh.
then you would,
What?
yeah, And it's right in the class. And then you would do it, and then you would do like the math through like a program, like through another website. Uh, and that's where like if you need help, you don't ask the teacher. You should rely on your peers. So, trying to build up that, rigor of like and that, social environment once again lost from the pandemic, I guess. And then
Social
and then
environment
final
of
yeah, and
asking
then
your friends for answers. Like,
asking your friends for help. That's
uh,
the
of
that's
course,
the
of
way
course.
to frame it.
Hmm.
And of course, if you just give the answers to your friends, the teacher is right there. He's gonna call out on your bullshit. So, um, yeah, and then you do like you do a final like assignment right before the test, and then you just do the test. And the test is the only one that matters. So technically, it was a really cool environment because you could literally do it any way you like, as long as you just get the answers right on the test. And so everything, like, yeah, the video and the assignments, you don't have to do it. You could totally just go on Khan Academy instead, for example. And, you know, you just learn from
You're
Khan
still learning
Academy.
things. It's
Exactly.
just you're not watching. That's so funny to me that
You're not.
you're okay. You're like, so the thing is, you're in a classroom with the teacher, and every one of the
Yes.
students is watching a video of the teacher teach the
Yes.
lesson
Yeah. Well, yeah,
while
he
he's
would
in the
just.
room, like watching you. Like,
Yeah, well, he would just wander around or just do his own thing at his desk.
okay,
And yeah, he would just basically like, it's all these self-recorded lessons, and like screen recording, like basically on a PDF, him doing the stuff, and that you just note take from it because we all have the same paper, doing out a PDF in this self-recorded video. And these videos are probably from the pandemic, or at least the last year before. And so it's kind of funny that way. But yeah, it was actually a really cool environment because you could basically, to me, you could prove to yourself that, you know what, I don't need to learn this material. Like, I don't need to learn this exact way. I can just do it my own process. And you could see if that actually works because, all you have to do is just ask for the test. And yeah, I remember one time I decided to hold off on like 3 lessons, and then I decided to do it. I decided to do 3 tests in one day, and that was really satisfying.
Ooh.
Only 2 of them I like passed, but hey, it was still good. It was still good.
Wait, passed. Like even got above a 50%.
Well,
Failed
okay,
the one
and
test.
so it worked. Like if you
Did it
get
work?
4 out of 5 right, or 5 out of 5,
questions.
that's an A.
Okay.
If you don't, it's an F.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are there half points?
Um, no, I don't think so. Most of the time, there wasn't.
Dang.